You are watching Cold Fusion TV.
Hi, welcome to another episode of Cold Fusion. Have you ever noticed how many choices there are when you're shopping? If we're trying to shop for a chocolate bar, we could reach for a Twix, a Snickers, M&M's, Maltesers, Skittles, Starbursts, Hubba Bubbas, Ringley's gum, and much more. But there's actually no choice at all. These are all products designed and manufactured by just one company, Mars, the fourth largest privately held company in the United States, with sales topping $45 billion in 2022. The same concept goes for soft drinks, cereals, bathroom products, and even a lot of news and visual media is owned by a handful of parent companies. So that choice that we thought we had is really just an illusion. But illusions, it turns out, are big business. So what happens when you take all of this to the extreme? When one company dominates an entire industry, we call it a monopoly. Monopolies have so much power that they can stop new players coming into the market. They can control the supply chain. They can even force up the prices that we have to pay because there's no competition. And we, as consumers, are all none the wiser. Why? Because you never know the names of these monopolies. One of the largest monopolies is a company called Luxottica, and they completely dominate the field of eyewear. They use some brutal business tactics to get there, so it's an interesting business case. All starts with Leonardo Del Vico, an Italian boy that grew up in a poor household. Leonardo's father sold vegetables and died before he was born. His mother had 4 other kids to look after, so he ended up being brought up in an orphanage. He would later learn his trade as an apprentice toolmaker. In the 1960s, he acquired a small piece of land in Argordo, Italy. There, he built himself a workshop and a house for his family to live in. He worked tirelessly, often rising at 3 a.m. to start work and build Luxottica up. Over the days, weeks, months, years, and decades, he expanded his reach and influence through acquisitions and collaborations across manufacture, distribution, and retail. When he died in 2022 at age 87, he was said to be worth $29 billion. Today, Luxottica, his company, is a huge corporation with annual sales of 24.5 billion euros. Although you haven't heard of them, you may know some of their eyewear brands, like Ray-Ban and Oakley. When Luxottica acquired Ray-Ban in 1999, the Ray-Ban brand had suffered a fall from grace. It was once the chosen eyewear of the American Air Force and Hollywood stars, but was now being sold for less than $20 at gas stations and convenience stores.